This is a 360-degree video. Move your mobile device to look around, or click and drag on your desktop. Enjoy! Farming has come a long way in the past 50 years. Farmers today have access to better technologies and practices that ensure they can produce more food, while being both environmentally and economically sustainable. 97% of Canadian farms are owned and run by families, meaning our food is grown and raised by the men and women who dedicate their lives to taking care of the land and their animals for future generations. This video will follow a year in the life of a Saskatchewan grain farmer and his family as they bring the life of a tiny seed full circle. On this farm, the family grows peas, lentils, wheat, and canola. Seeding occurs in the spring each year and is a pivotal time in the crop production life cycle. The farmer spends the winter planning what crops he will grow on which fields, identifying the ideal timing to put them in the ground to ensure they have time to grow, and what crop protection products and nutrients he will need to add to ensure the seed reaches its optimum potential. Seeding equipment has come a long way in Canada since the early pioneers, who had to hand spread seed on their 1 acre of land. An acre was originally defined as the area that could be plowed in one day, with a yoke of oxen pulling a wooden plow. Today, the most modern technologies allow farmers to plant thousands of acres in the space of a few weeks with extreme precision and minimal waste. Once in the ground, the small seeds are at risk to be damaged by pests like bacteria, fungi, or bugs. Pesticides are a set of tools that protect crops from insects, weeds, and diseases. They are used throughout the year on the farm, but only when necessary. Farmers practice integrated pest management, or IPM. They recognize that every pest problem is unique, and they use a specific, targeted method to control the pest. It's about using the right tool at the right time. When they do need to apply pesticides, one machine they use is a high-clearance sprayer, like this one. It can drive through the field, leaving minimal damage to the crops. The pesticide is diluted with water in the large tank at the back and pumped out through the nozzles on the sprayer's arms, where it is absorbed by the plant leaves or ingested by the insect. The majority of what comes out of the tank is water, which is used to help disperse the formula. Years of research and testing go into each product before it is registered and approved by the over 300 scientists of the Pest Management Regulatory Agency, which is a division of Health Canada. Without pesticides, weeds, bugs, and fungi would severely reduce the amount of food farmers are able to produce. They will be instrumental in the future as the world's population and demand for affordable food continues to grow. You're standing in a blooming canola field. One of the most beautiful sights in Saskatchewan in July are the bright yellow canola fields that stretch across our prairie landscape. Canola is a truly Canadian crop, with the first varieties developed by researchers from Agriculture and Agri-Food Canada and the University of Manitoba in the 1970s, using traditional plant breeding techniques. Its small black seed is crushed to release the heart-healthy cooking oil you'll find in kitchens across the world. Western Canada's spring rains and summer heat create the ideal conditions for growing a variety of crops. This is a wheat field in September. The seed from this crop will be ground into flour and used for baking. There's nothing more beautiful than the shades of fall as the crops begin to turn and harvest approaches. Once the canola crop begins to ripen, the farmer prepares for harvest by cutting his crops into windrows with a machine called a swather. This starts the drying process. He then picks up the swath with his combine. Another method to speed up crop ripening is to apply a desiccant. This is a process that causes all the plants to brown evenly and quickly, so they're ready for harvest at the same time. Desiccation is a common practice in the prairies where the growing season is shorter. There are highly regulated withdrawal periods for desiccants, which means farmers must wait a specified period of time between when they apply this chemical and when they harvest the crop to ensure the residue levels are well below accepted maximums. Desiccation also allows the farmer to skip the swathing step and use a special attachment on their combine that cuts the plant while it's standing up. This is called straight cut combining, and it is a practice that is increasing in popularity as it is more time efficient and can improve the quality of certain crops. When the combine storage tank, which is called a hopper, is full, the grain cart operator pulls alongside and the combine unloads its grain. Depending on the type of crop, a combine may empty its hopper 3 times in an hour. The grain cart operator then transfers its tank full of grain into a waiting semi-truck trailer. Semi-trucks are able to travel faster on the road and allow for speedy delivery to the location where the grain can be unloaded into storage bins. Grain bins come in all sizes and are often corrugated tin cylinders. They provide essential storage of the farmer's grain and allow him to gradually sell his crop throughout the year when the market price is high or he needs an income. The bins are expensive, costing thousands of dollars, but can provide a climate-controlled environment and keep grain safe from pests. Farming in Canada is largely a family affair, with 97% of Canadian farms being owned and operated by families. In many cases, multiple generations may play a role in the business, and farms are often inherited by the children. This means that each generation that owns and works the land strives to leave it in better condition so their children and grandchildren can continue to prosper. Thanks for stopping by for a visit to this Saskatchewan grain farm. If you're wondering what happens on other types of Canadian farms, check out some of the many other farm tours on farmfood360.ca.